One of the most debated topics in nutrition and wellness is whether indulging in a bedtime snack is a healthy choice, or a recipe for disaster. We'll navigate through the conflicting advice, scientific studies, and personal experiences to uncover the real impact of those late-night cravings. Is it a harmless treat that satisfies your hunger or a habit that disrupts your sleep and affects your overall health? But before we move on, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Old perspectives for nighttime eating have been primarily based on populations of shift workers, night eating syndrome patients, and epidemiological data, and suggest that the consumption of large mixed meals combined with irregular sleep patterns increase susceptibility to weight gain, obesity, and cardiometabolic diseases. Recent studies have examined the impact of low-energy nutrient intake that occurs in close proximity to sleep, and reported positive findings. Conversely, one study reported that despite no difference in nutrient composition or calorie intake, the nighttime eating resulted in small decreases in 24-hour fat oxidation, and small increases in total cholesterol the morning. The short duration of this study does not allow for conclusions to be drawn with regard to body composition changes. However, body weight was unchanged. Rees and colleagues demonstrated that, compared to the placebo group, those receiving the casein before sleep had higher plasma essential amino acid concentrations, indicating that protein ingestion before sleep was effectively digested and absorbed. The increase in amino acid availability translated to higher whole body and muscle protein synthesis rates, and a net positive protein balance during the overnight period in the group receiving protein compared to the placebo control. Madzima and colleagues were the first to compare different macronutrients and proteins to a non-caloric placebo consumed prior to sleep on next morning satiety and metabolism, independent of an exercise stimulus, in healthy, physically active young men. Interestingly, it was reported that consuming a caloric beverage prior to sleep, regardless of type, increased resting energy expenditure, measured the following morning, compared to a non-caloric beverage. Bart and colleagues reported that protein administration during sleep was well digested and absorbed, and concomitantly promoted overnight muscle protein accretion in elderly men. In recent years, data from healthy men has shown that consuming small, approximately 150 kilocalories protein-rich beverages appears to improve overnight muscle protein synthesis, morning metabolism and satiety. However, the impact in healthy women has not been studied yet. In obese women, eating before sleep has been shown to improve morning appetite but also increase insulin resistance. However, the addition of exercise training for 4 weeks appears to eliminate any adverse effects of nighttime feeding in this population and has been shown to improve some indicators of cardiovascular health. In other diseased populations, eating before bed is actually required for survival. However, management with individually tailored nighttime feeding protocols may optimize their clinical outcomes. If you want to buy the best quality gym equipment, click on the link in the description.